see the wallpaper. White hair, red pupils, little black horns. A face that looks like it already defeated death. They call it an aesthetic. I call it a warning. My name is Togalord. Born under Mexican skies with a restless mind and impossible eyes, I was never made for an ordinary life. Mexican chat with the demigod stare, walk in the room and I altered the air. I built my identity out of fire and art. I'm a gamer and I mean that for real. I don't just play games, I understand how they feel. League of Legends is pressure, prediction, mechanics, strategy. Put Talon in my hands, watch the shadows bend. Put Shen in the lobby, I protect and defend. Valorant, crosshair, calm hands, deadly sight. I read the whole round and know when to strike. They see the highlight, they hear the applause. They don't see the mind that never shuts off. 1,000 calculations under the skin. I'm Togalord, remember the name. Mexican blood, a mind full of flame. White hair, red eyes, horns in the night. I look like a demigod because I survived the fight. I'm Togalord, I don't need a crown. I turn chaos into music when the world lets me down, 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 down. My IQ is high and my mind goes deep. I can dissect the problem while the whole world sleeps. I see patterns and noise, connections and chaos. Turn a strange little thought into something enormous. Artist with the keyboard, architect with the beat. I want strange, dark, loud, impossible art. Every idea becomes another piece of my heart. Sometimes I feel like light with the death, no glow. Not because I want to rule, but because I need to know what happens if I push it. What happens if I go farther? What happens if the impossible becomes what they remember? But every kingdom has a basement. There were nights I disappeared into chemical weather, chasing artificial confidence, trying to feel better. Little taverns, long nights, a brain faster than sunrise. I kept feeding the machine to avoid my own mind. There was fog in my bloodstream, silence in my head. Some mornings I barely knew the person beside my bed. Then the chemicals weren't enough, so I found another game. Lights, numbers, the beautiful lie that the next roll could change everything. One more bet, one more spin, one more chance to undo the last mistake. I thought I was hunting money. Really, I was hunting control. Tourette's in the body, ADHD in the engine. OCD turning one thought into 1,000 repetitions. Deep depression saying the future is already dead. And impulsivity whispering, go again, faster, don't think. I'm Togalord, remember the name. Mexican blood, a mind full of flame. White hair, red eyes, horns in the night. I look like a demigod because I survived the fight. IQ, fast mind, I can see 5 moves ahead. While you're reading the room, I'm already in your head. Talon, assassin, Shen, guardian, valorant, marksman. I don't just cue games, I become the algorithm. Micro, macro, time, and vision. I make decisions while you're making excuses. You wanna test skill, put me on the rift. Talon's blade, Shen, shield, watch the whole map shift. I know when to roam, when to freeze, when to disappear, then strike with ease. That's not luck, that's obsession. Thousands of hours turning instinct into precision. And yeah, I'm Mexican, Shad mentality. Big dreams, no permission required. I can look at the scoreboard. Behind the confidence, there's a boy who spent years trying to outrun himself. A mind that could build universes and still get trapped inside one dark thought. The pills, the fog, the gambling, the hunger for another rush. I'm not proud of every chapter, but I'm proud I didn't let the final page belong to them. 1 month sober, choosing reality over artificial highs. 1 month, prove it, I can still create without destroying myself. To do it, Maybe this isn't a victory song. Maybe it's a survival song. I'm Togalord, staying like a warning. Mexican chat with the mind that keeps transforming. White hair, red eyes, black coins in the sky. A demigod on the wallpaper, a human who refused to die. Togalord, gamer, artist, strategist, creator. High IQ, high pressure, I turn chaos into greater. Talons, blaze, Shen, shield, Valorant in my sight. I build myself from every loss that tried to end the fight. I'm Togalord, and now the world can see I don't have to be a god, I only have to be the strongest version of me. Let them stare at the wallpaper. White hair, red eyes, black horns. Let them think they're looking at a god. They're looking at Togalord. The gamer, the artist, the strategist, the Mexican Chad who turned chaos into creation. And somewhere underneath all that mythology, there's still a human being learning how to live. Togalord, still here.